my name is Joe and welcome to Joe's News, the show where I will be reviewing films, the news and problems that I think are important. So let's start off with me reviewing the news and telling you what I think of it. I think George Entwistle stepping down as Director General is a great pity. He had only been in the job for 54 days, which is not enough time to make a real difference to the BBC. He had a lot of stress with the Savile and McAlpine scandal. I really hope he finds another job soon. Other news now. This thing with lots of these ash trees dying because of the fungus, I think is quite sad. Ash trees have been around in Great Britain for thousands of years, and lots of them are dying because of this fungus, especially in Norfolk and Suffolk. Statistics suggest that 30% of woodland in the UK is made up of ash trees, and people fear that the 30% of ash trees could be lost. The virus is a type of fungus that came from Denmark and blew across the North Sea to the UK. Although the virus cannot be catched by humans, it is still a big threat to the ash trees. Now for some of my news. I think littering is a big problem for the environment, and I have seen people do it throughout my life. I hate it when somebody chucks some rubbish on the floor and walks away, especially when there is a bin not far away from them. It's just pure laziness and it has to stop. I went out to Heacham, where I live, and asked a few villagers what they thought of it. Here is a quick video which will show you what they said. Littering, a big problem for the environment. But what do you think of it? What do you think of littering?
I think it's disgusting. I think people who drop litter should be locked up. I think they're just terrible. They're lazy. They've got no respect for anybody else or the environment.
What do you think of littering?
Thank you.
Well, I just think people are very lazy when they just throw things on the floor like that. You see people in their cars and they just open the window and throw things out. Mind you, in some cases I do think we need to have more litter bins about, because in some areas there's very few litter bins around.
So as you saw, they were not very happy about it at all. But one of them did say there could be more litter bins. So I suppose the council could take that note and provide more. But of course, it still does not give people the right to litter, even if there are hardly any bins. Now it is time for me to review a film, and the film I'm going to be reviewing today is the new James Bond film, Skyfall. Most of you will probably know that the music for Skyfall is sung by Adele, which is very good. The main character, James Bond, is played by Daniel Craig, and I think he plays the part very well. The film is a true original James Bond film, which is full of stunts, explosions and romance. The story for the film is that James Bond needs to find a computer disk which is full of secret agents. He travels all around the world trying to track it down. The one thing I must say though, that some parts of the film got very technical and hard to understand. The film's age certificate is 12A, which means children aged 12 can watch it. So can people under 12, but they must be supervised by an adult. So overall, I think the film is a great film and is a must-watch for the James Bond fans. So for me, I rate this film 9 out of 10. Now sadly, it is the end of today's show, but if you like it, please subscribe or like this video. So from me and the crew, goodbye.
It's good.